fraud and abuse. That's what a whistleblower says she saw firsthand at the Bay Pines VA hospital.
As ABC Action News investigator Adam Walzer discovered, instead of taking action against the reported wrongdoing, she says she faced retaliation.
I would go 4 to 6 hours a day sitting at my desk surfing the internet.
Linda Madero says her typical work day at Bay Pines VA Hospital involved very little work.
And everybody seemed to be perfectly fine with me sitting there doing nothing.
Madero was not used to being bored when she started work at Bay Pines. During 15 years in the Army, she worked as a medical technician in elite Army units, including USAMRIID, the military facility created to prevent outbreaks of deadly diseases like Ebola and defend against biological attacks. In 2012, Madero came highly recommended from another VA hospital to work at Bay Pines, assigned to collect cells from biopsies to detect cancer.
Any VA position as a cytotechnologist is what we call the Willy Wonka golden ticket.
Madero immediately wanted to begin saving other veterans' lives, but she says the co-worker assigned to train her had other ideas.
She's very hostile, she's very territorial, she's very protective.
In the VA system, a coworker has to sign off on work skills called competencies before new employees are allowed to perform tasks alone. These range from using computers to preparing specimens. Madero's coworker took nearly a year to sign off on some of the competencies and never signed off on fine needle aspiration, one of Madero's main tasks.
I wanted to make sure that my supervisor, department chief, understood if you think that this other cytotechnologist is training me, she is not. I wrote them emails, I spoke to them face to face.
While Madero couldn't collect specimens, the other cytotechnologists racked up lots of overtime.
My coworker was getting $200 to $900 every pay period in overtime alone.
While you're surfing the net.
While I'm surfing the net.
That coworker's time card shows she often arrived early and stayed late, claiming more than 236 hours of overtime in 10 months, at a cost to taxpayers of more than $10,000.
It was blatantly obvious that she was milking overtime.
Madero made an official complaint and the VA investigated. Her supervisor wrote these hours were justified and told investigators when Madero started complaining she is bored, I assured her there would be no negative repercussions for downtime.
This is a memorandum.
Madero says after she reported her concerns about the overtime, retaliation began. 2 prior reviews characterized Madero as fully successful, but her supervisors requested she be mentally and physically evaluated and transferred.
I had worked in the library, I had worked in Department of Prosthetics, they put me in Department of Education.
Madero filed a claim with the EEOC claiming discrimination based on disability, race, and reprisal, which was partially accepted after investigators found evidence of an abusive work environment. The case was eventually settled. The VA doesn't comment on personnel issues or pending lawsuits, but says Bay Pines serves 107,000 veterans and is continuing to streamline and improve operational efficiency. Madero resigned as part of the agreement, but wants the public to know there are still plenty of problems at the VA.
It's not the whole VA. There's just a few key players that are ruining it.
I'm I-Team investigator Adam Walzer taking action for you.